Hi, I'm Scott, and today I'm going to tell you how I plan to lose 20 pounds in a month. I hope these tips help you on your weight loss journey, and for more, stay tuned, and thank you for watching. So it's been a week since my last video. Progress has been going pretty good, and each video I'm going to go and talk about a new topic on my way to what I call being a Renaissance man or a Scott. The purpose of today's video is to explain how I plan to lose 20 pounds in a month. Thankfully, today's the 7th of April. I've actually lost 6 pounds already, so I only have 14 more to go. So these steps I'm taking seem to be working so far. I hope they work for you as well. The CDC says it's safe for a man to lose 8 pounds a month. I think the difference between that and what I'm trying to accomplish is just the fact that I have so much more weight to lose that once I've actually started to try to motivate myself and actually follow these guidelines I've set for myself, it's pretty easy. It just takes a lot of determination and willpower, but once you get there, it's like flipping a switch. So I hope it's the same thing for you. If it isn't, you're not going to probably reach your goals. You really have to really want it. Now, this is not a fad diet. I'm not counting calories. I'm not starving myself. I'm not giving up carbs. I'm not going on keto or anything like that. And I'm not really cutting out anything that I really want. Easter is Sunday, and I plan to have a little bit of Reese's eggs. I love those things, the white chocolate ones especially. I'm just not eating those things every day, and I'm eating in moderation. And actually, that's going to be the only time I'm cheating this month. Now, I'm also not taking Ozempic and the new drugs out there today that act as an antisuppressant. The reason I'm not doing that is because so many people seem to not like eating food when they're on those. It's something that you have to go and do for the rest of your life to be successful. And the idea of not enjoying food isn't something that appeals to me. If that's something for you, that's great. You know, talk to your doctor about that. It's just, if I can accomplish my goals without doing it, I really don't want to. Conveniently, I've created these in a top 10, so follow along with me, and I hope some of these work for you. The first and most important is water. I know that sounds silly, but water really regulates your body. If you don't have enough, you get dehydrated, your metabolism slows down. It does so many good things for you that everyone needs to go and make sure that they drink enough. The guidelines are different for men and women, and it also depends on your weight. So I'm doing about 100 ounces of water a day now. I've always drank a lot of water, but I'm drinking a lot more than I ever used to. So that hopefully is going to act as both an appetite suppressant, increase my metabolism, and actually recent studies have shown that just drinking enough water helps actually with weight loss. So why not? I'm not giving up other liquids. I'm still drinking things like coffee and lemonade. But yeah, a lot more water in my diet. I also drink Diet Coke, but it's definitely helped as far as my metabolism and my weight loss goals. And I plan to start going to the gym twice a day, once in the morning before work, and doing cardio. I haven't started that yet. And then the weightlifting that I do at my lunch break. That should really make a significant difference. My employer also has a wellness challenge. I'm going to go and sign up for that too, but I don't know all the details about that yet. Number 3, intermittent fasting. I only eat one major meal a day, but I do have a shake, if you want to call it a shake. I will talk a little bit about that in supplements in my next video. But I'm not starving myself. I'm eating enough, and I'm enjoying the foods I eat. I am changing a little bit of the diet around a little bit, and I am changing some of my recipes to make sure that I get enough protein. But again, I'm still eating carbs and I'm still eating fats. Number 4, walking. So right now I have a Fitbit and I'm doing 20 minutes a day at least of walking. I plan to up that to 40 minutes a day. Number 5, and this might sound self-explanatory or common sense, but just I'm not buying junk food. I'm not keeping it in the house. I mean, I'll still buy things every once in a while, like I said about the Reese's Cups for Easter, or the Easter eggs. But I'm not making a habit out of it. I'm making a habit of buying only fresh and clean, wholesome foods. And every once in a while I might splurge. Again, for this month I'm only doing it for Easter, and it's only going to be the Reese's. I try to eat around 5 or 6 p.m. after work. If you eat too late, when your metabolism slows down, it just adds more pounds. So it's better to eat earlier than it is to eat later. But if I do end up getting really, really hungry before I go to bed, I might have like an apple or something like that. And that usually does it for me. Again, if I am really, really hungry, I might also drink some more water, and I might have a glass or two before I eat my main meal of the day. The more you end up putting in your stomach, whether it's water or food, the more full you feel. So it's a good little trick. Number 6. I'm getting enough sleep. Most people need anywhere between 7 and 9 hours of sleep a day. Depends on your own experience, but I make sure that I try to get at least 8 hours. And I use my Fitbit to go and measure my sleep quality. I've also recently started doing CBD oils. I take a little drop before I go to bed, and that seems to really help my sleep quality, especially my deep sleep and my REM sleep. I highly recommend getting a Fitbit if you don't have one, or a Garmin, or Apple or Google Watch, and try CBD oil if it's legal in your state or where you live. Number 7, cutting down alcohol. Again, I'm not giving up anything, I'm just doing everything in moderation, as a Renaissance man should do. At this point, I'm only really having like a glass of wine or two with spaghetti or pesto or something like that, gnocchi. Number 8, I've started back on caffeine. So I'll have a regular cup of coffee with caffeine in the morning, first thing in the morning when I wake up, and then I've progressed to decaf. But for the longest time I wasn't even doing any caffeine in my diet. And the reason was because I heard that it was bad for you. Caffeine really does help with weight loss. In fact, if you look at it, a lot of those diet pills, one of the main ingredients is caffeine. So having a cup a day I don't think is going to be bad for me. Number 9, cravings. I have something called the 10-minute rule. If I'm hungry, I might drink a glass of water or wait 10 minutes and see if I'm still hungry after that. Cravings usually come and go, so it's same with like smoking. If you can hold off, eventually, usually, the cravings go away. Number 10, I've already spoke a little bit about how I am trying to eat more wholesome and cleaner foods, and that I changed my recipes, but I've also just started doing smaller portions. And surprisingly, that's made a huge difference in my diet. If you can get away with doing less, I highly recommend it. Well, that's it for now. In my next video, I'll be talking about supplements I take, as well as that shake I was referring to earlier. Again, thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time.